Good evening, everyone. T-Speaker222 XRP Future Millionaire with the side box on element. Guys, I've never had to do this in my entire life, and I don't know. It's going to be weird, and I hope I don't come across like a beggar or whatever. But so things aren't good, as you heard the way my last broadcast ended. My fiance's aunt is about to pass away, and we're going to need to help them with, get things together. And with my fiance's accident, it's not like we have a ton of money coming in. So I'm going to have to cash out a little bit of my XRP, but I got to do what I got to do. And then if you guys want to, if you enjoy my chart reading, if you want to try to give back a little bit, I'm not even, if you can't, obviously don't. But I'm going to leave my Cash App on my intro or in the description. And I kind of feel bad doing it. But I feel like I've done a lot for the community, but I still feel awkward. But if you guys appreciate what I do, if you can give a little bit, I'll give it back on analysis. I'll give it back with my time, But I'm not exactly sure what else to do because I don't know. It's not easy. So if you want, it's just say a Cash App. And then it's just, I don't even know what the fuck it is. I've never told anybody to use my Cash App before. Besides when me and my fiance send money back and forth. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. Oh yeah, TOMJR222. So TOMJR222. So that's just that Cash App. It's easy to use. I don't know. I'm just reaching out to you guys and seeing if anybody's in a position where they can help. Even $1. I'm being dead serious because we're all going to try to pile some money in here because this is unexpected. Like I said, it's just her aunt. But it's not exactly the most ideal time for me and my fiance. Let's just put it that way. You guys know the story. And it kind of happened all at once when I was on the air. So Tom Jr., TOMJR222 on Cash App. And obviously, if you guys stop watching my broadcast, I understand because you're probably now thinking I'm just doing this for money. But, it kind of goes against everything I said. But what am I going to do? Desperate times call for desperate measures. And I'm in a desperate time, and I'm taking drastic measures. Can only be as real as I am. So as you can see, crypto is dumping. Sorry, guys. This is going to be kind of... It's been an emotional day. But just be very careful if it dumps down past 144, which I'm fearful of just because there's no volume to speak of. This is just going to drop to 130. And just know if it drops past 130, we're going to $1. And then we'll bounce up. But it looks like we're having an overall crypto dump, which is never good. So, again, guys, I apologize. I apologize for begging. I apologize for even asking, to be honest with you, because I'm embarrassed. But sometimes we have to do what we have to do. And I know at least I've made you guys a lot of money since you started watching, so even a few dollars would help tremendously. And sometime down the road, when I become monetized and all this other stuff, I promise you every dollar that's donated to help me in my time of need will be given back in giveaways or whatever the fuck I have to do. So tonight I have to stay home with my son without my fiance. So it should be interesting because she's staying at her mom's house with her aunt, her sister, her brother, her dad. All these people are going to be there because it's like they're literally any minute. So it's going to be a rough night. So I'll be watching the charts, and obviously if we have any breakdowns that are distinct, I feel like if you want to get on DGB too, this is an opportunity right now. If it picks up some volume here, it's going to go up to over 16. I promise. It's been working on it all day. I've been watching it all day, and now's the time. It inverted itself finally. If it gets over that, 16 where it was at earlier, 16.6, it's in discovery, or, 16.4. Could be a very interesting night for DGB, so heads up. Could be a very interesting night for all crypto. It's never good to see Bitcoin start like this. That's like an inverted cup. That's an inverted cup and handle, so I don't know where we were at, where we would have to touch down to on Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin was at like 50. Bitcoin could have a huge correction tonight if this is going to keep forming that pattern. That's why a coin like Digibyte might just get some more attention than it normally does, and it's kind of on an uptrend. I'm telling you guys. Been watching this pattern all day. If you own it, we could be in for a big night because I have some of it. It's really the only thing that keeps my mind off of things for a little bit. But like I said, I'll put that in the description. If I see $0.00 when I come back later, don't feel bad. Because obviously I'm kind of begging right now, so I completely understand, and I won't hold it against anybody, believe me. That looks like ass. I mean, with that big of a dump, you would have hoped to get some kind of volume. I mean, the sad thing is that big dump just happened with like 500,000. If we get somebody to dump 1 million at a time right now, we could lose 10 cents in a heartbeat. There's no volume. There is no volume. As you can see, it's down 15% for the week because there is no volume. If we're following Bitcoin, we could be in for a bumpy ride. Holy fuck, I didn't even notice that. That could be considered. No, it's not. It's not as dominant as Bitcoin, but fuck. I'm telling you guys, this is an issue. It's part of the reason I'm doing the video, even though I probably but if this breaks down, this is a problem. I was not expecting a breakdown in volume, obviously, as you guys know. But if this breaks down past here, you know, we're going to have a problem. We might end up right here. And then this, like I've said since day one, once we broke up, strongest support on paper is me. We just never want to break past that. Because then we have to go to Sam. Oops. There we go. Give him his pipe. Or his nose. Cigar. I suppose I have to do that then if it's a cigar. Oh, fuck. Sorry, Sam. Have to do some grooming. Because it's not going to be sunny days for, you know, the next couple days. It's going to be more like... Because I have a bad feeling about this. No volume and breaking down is a terrible sign. If you guys bought Dogecoin earlier when I was on, you probably could have made a little bit of profit. I told you at 26 it was going to go up, you know, it was going to test at least 30. I thought it was going to make a move to 38, but I was wrong. It only got to 33. But you could have had some nice profit, but I mean, it's a shit coin. So, honestly, I'm going to be rolling with, like, because of what I have to sell or what I'm going to already, well, basically, I sold some because it's going to be real expensive. So I sold like 2,500 of my XRP, and I'm very sad about it because I worked very hard to get it. But I was up like 300%, so I had to take a couple $1,000s out, so do the math. So I've got about 4,500 left. Maybe with time I can work it back up. You know, but it makes me want to cry because I don't know, I had a goal with you guys and I feel like I'm letting everybody down now. But we got to do what we got to do. And, you know, $2,000 is $2,000, so I got to take it out. She told me not to, but I know I have to. But when it goes to where it needs to go, I still know that having 4,500 at minimum is going to be plenty. Just feels a lot different than looking at my 7,000 every day when I get up, I'll tell you that much. A lot different. I felt like I lost a friend when I sold those shares. I really did. Sorry for this, I don't even know what to call it. Rambling? But like I said, keep an eye on Digibyte. It could be a sleeper tonight. It's a good price to buy because it was up at 16.6. If it breaks down, you know, you can... Digibyte's one you can just hold because eventually this thing is going to 2-3x. I think by the end of June, you'll probably be sitting on 25-30 cents. No, June or July. It could even do better because it could have a pump. So it basically is the new internet and it helps with these transactions. So when it goes, it's going to go. But guys, I'm going to have to go. Like I said, or I might just stay on for a second. Because we might get to see him. You know, now that I look at it, it kind of makes it look like I hung Sam. You guys seen me draw that. I did not hang him. And that circle was the draw down to the 144. I am not hanging Sam. Although I do understand how it kind of looks now. And he is kind of sad. But DGB could very well be forming something like this. Came up, came back down, tested this true support again. That's why it came down and showed you head and shoulders. And it's bounced off here before. And then it could, you know, come up here, test this, or just blow by it. But if it can get some volume, it's going to go up rapidly. One thing I can show you, maybe potentially swing a little bit. And now I can be honest with you guys, that's why I sold some of mine earlier, so I could try to flip some quick money with Dogecoin so I wouldn't have to sell out of my XRP, but it didn't work out as good as planned, so there's barely, you know, there was some profit there, but after the up cost both ways, the transfer fees, like I said, it was minimal. There's no anything I could think of not to have to, you know, be a beggar, but you know, what am I going to do? This could be an omen for Doge, maybe to make a secret run here tonight. A lot of people that pump Doge own Bitcoin, and they just swap it out for a Doge pump. And it's kind of ironic that it's all these coins are pulling back right now, but Doge is hanging on. The two that have my biggest interest right now, I mean, DGB just feels like if it could get some volume in, it could really go up quick. It's already tested these levels multiple times all day. You know, so you can see it's been trading up here. And now it's at the typical retracement zone, so if it's going to bounce, this would be the area. Like, it really would be. Can even be working on a cup and handle with this one for real. Like this. So, you got the handle. And it would come around. And then it would end up somewhere around the same area, around 16. So it looks something like this. Oh, fuck. Stupid pen. I don't know, something like that. But it's like a cup and handle is the best I can describe it. I went too far up with the line, though, so it looks completely ridiculous. Sorry, my mind's scattered as a son of a bitch tonight. Nope. Oh, there you go. Cash App TOMJR222. That's what I was talking about. I'm going to put it in my description. So, just so you know. Some bitch. Something like that, kind of feel like. So basically it's going to loop around. That would be its bottom point, which is conveniently enough low support that it's trying to establish as new, you know, the lowest support now instead of like the 12-cent range. And then if it bounces off of there, you know, I think we could make a nice run up if the volume starts coming in, which early indicators would say that it's a potential. It's not dead. Anywhere from dead. That could have been nothing more than a shakeout. Kind of feel like the same thing with this. You could potentially take a chance with this. It's starting to flip its pattern, but if this got any kind of... If Elon Musk tweets tonight, this thing is going to skyrocket. If somebody says something about this, because it's all coiled up, it's back tested these levels all day. So all it needs is a catalyst now, and it's going to make a significant move. I don't have a huge position in it now because I had to sell most of it because I had to get the cash. But I have enough to where if it made a huge move, that would null and void everything I just said. But okay, I gotta let you go, guys, because I see text message and I know it's from her, so kind of afraid to look at it. But again, guys, I will leave that in the description. If you're in a position where you can help, and, maybe I've helped you make some money, maybe you've enjoyed my entertainment, or you just, you can feel for me, or you just, you're in a position where you can bless me with your gratitude, basically. I'll leave it in the description. Thanks, guys. Stay blessed. Remember, though, if it goes below 144, we've got a problem. You could always sell and then hold if you don't want to ride the ride down. And then XLM real quick. Same deal. If this breaks down past 52, significant trouble. So, stay blessed, guys.